What's up everybody? Today I'm going to show you guys how to rebuild the carburetor on a 1996 Honda XR250R. This is a fun bike, but it's been flooding and time for a carburetor rebuild. First thing you want to do is come around to the seat, pull these two bolts off, there, and then go up here, pull the bolts off on the gas tank. Once you pull those off, you should be able to access the carburetor a bit better. Now I have the seat pulled off. See, we have a lot better view. Also, I got the gas tank pulled off. Now we just got to get into here and pull the carburetor out. What you want to do first is loosen up these couple of clamps right here. There's one up here in the front, and there's one in the back. You can't really see it too well. Right down in there. Once you loosen those two clamps up, you should be able to wiggle it out. Okay, we were able to wiggle it out. We just have to disconnect the throttle cable. And you can see in there what you have to kind of do to get it out. Come up to this thing and you off the intake, you pull that back, and then you're able to kind of get to it. If you pulled this off too, that would make it a little bit more slick. Okay, now we've got the throttle body loosened up here, cable. So now you just want to pop this out. Kind of need both hands, but you can see, just pop that out. Pop this one out, and then the carburetor separated from the bike. And got those pulled out. You can see how they hook up here. Just a pivot for the throttle. Okay, we've got our carburetor here. We're gonna get to cleaning it. This is the rebuild kit from Rocky Mountain. I'll link it in the description below so you guys can find it easier. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, we just pulled the bowl off. Its gasket's actually looking pretty good. Decent amount of life in it. Got to get to the jets now. I think what was happening before was the float was stuck actually, because believe it or not, the bike would run fine, but it was just pouring gas out. So let's get to it. Okay, I got the float pulled out right here, and all I did is actually get this needle here for the throttle, and boop, pushed it through there, and that worked pretty good. So here's the pin. Now we just got to get to the jets. Okay, we just pulled the main jet out. It's looking pretty dirty, so I bet you can still see some daylight, but that'll help. Also, I'm running a 130 main jet and a 42 pilot, which I'm going to reuse that 42, and I'll probably reuse the 130 main. Kit comes with a 132 main jet, and I haven't looked at the pilot jet yet. Okay, we got the jets switched out. Well, I actually just cleaned them and put my old jets back in because I like the jetting, and got the float back on. New floater here. She's looking good. I got a bit carried away, but just getting it mounted back on the bike. Kind of forgot to video some of that stuff, but hopefully what I do got will help you guys out.
I've just been so lonely. Just get out my way. Swerving through lanes, I be drifting away, and I can't complain, swear that I be okay.